What's up YouTube, welcome to another video. Realme 6 and 6 Pro are here. The Chinese company has unveiled two new devices in an event held yesterday. These devices brings a significant upgrade from the previous models. A new chipset, 90Hz refresh rate, 30 watt of fast charging and a 64 megapixel camera sensor is going to be seen in these devices. So Realme is continuing to providing a high-end feature in low prices in all of its devices right now. So in this video we are going to discuss the specs which are coming inside the devices, and particularly I am going to talk about the device Realme 6 Pro in this video. So before going into the video, if you new here on the channel, do consider subscribing it. So first we are going to talk about the display. In terms of display, we have a 6.6 inch of dual punch IPS LCD display on front of the device. Thanks to dual punch hole, we have a 90.6% screen to body ratio. We have a 24 by 1080 resolution of pixel, with the front is coming with a Gorilla Glass 5 protection. Also on the front of the device we have a 90 Hz of a refresh rate, which provides us a smooth experience to our interaction with the devices. More and more companies are going to introduce 90 Hz of refresh rate in 2020, and this is going to be an awesome thing to have. So on the front of the device we have a dual punch hole camera cutout, and the dual punch hole camera has two sensors. One is 16 megapixel Sony IMX471 primary sensor, while the other one is an 8 megapixel ultra wide camera sensor which can shoot 108 degree ultra wide angle shot. Two new features are also introduced in selfie cameras. One is ultra wide video recording, while the other one is 120 fps slow motion recording, which is an awesome thing from Realme, because ultra wide recording is a nice thing to have to get a nice field of view while recording your video. Moving on to the back side, well, we have a quad camera setup in which the main camera is of 64 megapixel. 8 megapixel is the ultra wide camera which can take 119 degree angle of a shot, and you can easily create a scenery type photos in your devices. 12 megapixel is going to be the telephoto lens, which has a 2 time of optical zoom and a 20 time of hybrid zoom inside, and the last camera is going to be the macro lens, through which you can take a closer shot of the images up to 4 centimeter. Back is also having a flashlight, and also it is protected by a Gorilla Glass 5 protection on the back side as well. Next is the performance. Well, inside the device we have a Snapdragon 720G processor, which is better optimized for gaming and overall performance, as this processor is the latest from Qualcomm, which they have introduced in 2020. The CPU inside is going to be an octa-core type, and Adreno 618 is the GPU which is coming inside, and it will provide you a better gaming experience while you are playing on that. Moving on to interact with the device, well, we have a latest Android 10 software inside, which is based on Realme OnSkin, the Realme UI. Three new variants are introduced in Realme 6 Pro, in which the base variant is of 6GB RAM and 64GB internal storage. The second variant is 6GB and 128GB internal storage, and the last variant is 8GB RAM and 128GB of internal storage in Realme 6 Pro. The storage is based on UFS 2.1, and it supports a dedicated micro SD card slot on top of that. Battery wise, Realme 6 Pro is coming with a 4300 mAh of a battery inside, along with a 30 watt of fast charging support, which can charge your device as Realme claims in 16 minutes. So I'm making videos of different devices and reviewing that over my channel, and I'm seeing right now in the trends, particularly in Chinese phones, that more and more devices are coming with fast charging support of up to 30 watt, more than 30 watts, you can say 30, 50, 65 watt charging are introduced in the devices, and rather than improving the battery life, they are increasing the charging speed. So that is kind of a new trend. It's going to be beginning in 2020 right now. So lastly, we are going to talk about the price of Realme 6 Pro. Well, the base variant is of 6GB and 64GB RAM is coming with a $230, whereas 6GB RAM and 128GB is coming with a $243, whereas 8GB RAM and 128GB internal storage is coming with a price tag of $257. So overall, if we look at the device, it is an awesome looking smartphone. Design wise, if we look at, I feel it is similar to Realme X50 Pro, which has recently launched by Realme. Both on the front and the back side we see similar kind of a punch hole and the quad camera setup on the back side in terms of design and the look and feel. Despite that, the device is equipped with the latest chipset with 64 megapixel camera sensor, 90Hz of a refresh rate, is a good budget device. One of the things which I feel can be improved over the software upgrade is the presence of 90Hz of a refresh rate, which is automatically adjusted right now in Realme 6 and 6 Pro, and I feel that Realme should provide us a dedicated button in which user has the choice to turn on or off the 90Hz of a refresh rate. Other than that, the device is pretty much awesome in this price tag. So that is it in this particular video. If you like this video, do consider subscribing my channel, and I will meet you in the next one. Peace out.